Hello, everyone. Welcome to an intimate note to the Sincere Seeker series, knowledge sheet number 8, Habit and Vows. How to get rid of vasanas, impressions in the mind. This is a question for all those who want to break habits. Okay, so let's say you have an ice cream, and the taste, the pleasure of the ice cream stays in your mind, in your memory. And the next time you cross that ice cream parlor, or you don't even need to cross the ice cream parlor, even sitting at home, you keep dreaming about that ice cream, you wanting it more and more. So that impression of the vasana inside creates the desire for pleasure. It becomes more and more stronger in your mind. You want to get rid of habits because they give you pain and restrict you. See, when you're wanting something, craving for something, you're not free. The craving is always for pleasure. And that is what is bondage. Pleasure binds us because of the constant craving for it. The nature of vasana is to bother you, bind you, and wanting to be free is the nature of life. When a soul does not know how to be free, it wanders for lifetimes craving for freedom. You know, in Yoga Vasishtha it says bondage is craving for pleasure. Its abandonment is liberation. Whatever you call mukti, moksha, nirvana, liberation is all being free from the vasanas, being free from the craving for pleasure. One of the ways to come out of bad habits is through taking vows. A vow should be time bound. Now, how this is a very beautiful middle path, a systematic path to get rid of the vasanas or the bad habits. Suppose someone resolves to quit smoking and is unable to do it, he can take a time bound vow not to smoke for 5 days. If someone is used to swearing, he can take a vow not to use bad language for 10 days. Don't take a vow for a lifetime, you may break it immediately. If you happen to break it anyway, don't worry, just begin again. Don't say, whole lifetime I'm never going to do this or I'm going to. Then what happens? It becomes too much, it becomes like a burden on your head. There's a high chance that next day only you will break it. And then it can be very discouraging. So, time bound vow. When you fulfill your vow, pick a new starting time and renew it again. Gradually increase the length of your vow until it becomes your very nature. This is Sanyam, self control. Everybody is endowed with some self control. Now, see, this is very important. And thanks to this fact that everybody is endowed with some self control. If you just keep on following your feelings and just imagine you have no control over yourself, it can be an ultimate disaster. So, you are exercising that self control which you already have inside you. When the mind falls back into its old patterns, you might feel discouraged, blame yourself, and feel that you have not made any progress. This happens that you make a vow, you break it, and the mind again goes back to the vasanas, to the same old patterns. Then you may feel discouraged. The second possibility is that you see it as an opportunity for Sanyam and feel happy about it. You break it, you don't worry, you see that as an opportunity. Okay, come on, again I'm going to take a time bound vow and follow it. You feel happy about it. Bad habits will stop you from blossoming and drain your life energy. Without Sanyam, life will not be happy and disease free. This is very important. If you have to exercise this self control, without which there is no happiness, you will be constantly indulging in the wrong way and too much, and all your prana shakti will hit rock bottom. And what will happen because of that? You will be unhappy and miserable. For example, you know you should not overeat. If you do, you will get sick. With practice of self control, you can give a positive direction to your life energy and rise above any habit. Take a time bound vow today and make a note of it. This is the homework given. Today, as you are all watching this video, make a time bound vow and make a note of it. If you break a vow, make a note of it and share the time and date at the next satsang. Then begin again and continue. Tie those habits which bring you pain in Sanyam. Jai Gurudev.